Alright. Well, I'm gonna assume we climb up this temple, and that the Pandora's box might be over here. Also, did I mention that I recognize the voice of Ares as Steve Bloom? That's always fun. Uh-oh. Oh, these are big dudes. Oh, these are very big dudes. Okay, it's just me and you now. I'm gonna do the same shit to you, buddy. I don't like super big ogres. And they were like the most armored up ogres we've seen so far. Alright, let's go. I wish I had a little bit more magic, but I used all of it pretty immediately, so that's on me. I didn't realize this was gonna be a very prolonged fight. Oh my god, stop doing that fucking attack! I get it, you can slam down and go through my block. Gosh. Alright. I'm gonna go back out of the temple now because I used up all of my magic. And there's a magic box down there. I also think of health bikes. Yeah. Just in case. I didn't know if, I don't know if that was just, no, we. I guess that's just there if you ran out of health while fighting all those guys down in hell. Or the underworld. I don't know. I'm gonna call it both. Alright, who are we fighting in the tunnels? Oh, Gorgons! Awesome. I say Gorgon, but it's Gorgon, just one. I mean, I was gonna say Gorgons. That's plural. Gorgon is what I'm trying to say. Look, alright, lady. I wanted to kill you with just sheer violence, because then I would have gotten orbs from it. But you got on my nerves. I wonder if there's used to be a ton of Gorgons in here. So far, just the one. Oh, there's the other ones. Oh, Jesus! This is risky. Yep, okay. I shouldn't have jumped. But I'm alive! No! Stop freezing me! Okay. Hey, I have to balance my way across. Hey guys, how you doing? I don't really feel the need to grind for orbs as much. We've kind of maxed out a large majority of things that I care about. Except for the Blade of Artemis. Meh. Even if people hadn't told me to, like, focus on the Chaos Blades, I think I probably would have done it anyways. Stop doing that attack over and over! I want to play the game! I too can spam an attack that just slams on the ground over and over. It's been my go-to combo. Oh my jeez. Guys, calm down now. There do not need to be that many archers in the hallways. Oh my. Let me guess. I have to make my way up the hall, or not the hall, but the path up to where I drop off to my supposed death. Oh, hey, it's the Oracle. Wow, you got shit out luck, didn't you?
Kratos, return, but too late. Ares has taken Athens. There is no more hope. No hope.
No. Is she supposed to be dead? Because...
Ares is victorious. We failed.
She like lays her head down and then she goes back to like... She lays her head down as if she died. She got out her dramatic words. We failed. Oh wait, hold on, I'm actually still alive. There is no hope. Alright, we're getting a lot of things here. What's going on? Look, I'm not really actually worried about Athens. I just want to kill Ares.
Kratos had traversed the desert of lost souls, bested the deadly traps of Pandora's temple, and escaped Hades itself. There was but one task left.
Zeus! Do you see now what your son can do? You cast your favor on Athena, but her city lies in ruins before me. And now, even Pandora's box is mine. Would you have me use it against Olympus itself? Kratos.
Hey, Ares.
Returned even from the underworld. Is this the best you can do, father? You send a broken mortal to defeat me, the God of War?
After thousands of years, Pandora's box was finally opened. The power of the gods unleashed.
Oh shit! It made us grow.
You are still just a mortal. Every bit as weak as the day you begged me to save your life.
I am not the same man you found that day. The monster you've created has returned to kill you.
You have no idea what a true monster is, Kratos.
Oh! But why?
Your final lesson is at hand. Prepare to join your family, Spartan.
Yeah, okay. Ow. Here! I'm calling the souls, the ghosts of Hades, to help me out. The army of the dead. That's what I was trying to say.
Is that the best you can do?
I don't know, Ares. The fact that I'm summoning like super massive versions of the souls of Hades or whatever the fuck they're called, that means they're huge. Look at this. Okay, alright, he's raining hell on me. I need to be dodging. Because you made me kill my family, and that makes me feel really sad. And pretty angry, honestly. Oh shit! Oh, I didn't know I had to spam O. Ow!
Advance and embrace your death, mortal.
I don't know how we're supposed to fight him legitimately, but I'm gonna just keep on doing this. Alright, spamming O this time! I'm gonna defeat you! Oh shit, it goes into another quick time event. Okay, we beat him here, and then we go into the next one. Triangle. Triangle.
Let the rage of the gods drive your blades, Kratos.
Did we defeat him? Or was this too easy? No! What are you doing? Stop sucking me into the void!
I have taught you many ways to kill a mortal, Kratos. Flesh that burns, bones that break. But to break a man's spirit is to truly destroy him.
Oh no.
Do you recognize this place, Spartan? The location of your greatest failure? Perhaps there is a chance you can undo the deeds of the past.
The nightmares that had haunted Kratos for the past 10 years had now taken form and substance. His past stood before him.
Kratos! What's happening? Where are we?
By the gods, can this be real?
Of course not. Do we have to fight ourselves? Oh, this is so old school.
Daddy!
Ares! There is nothing you can put in my way to stop me. I will save my family.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm gonna try. Keep O pressed to hug your family. Hugging your family will transfer your life into them. Yo, what? That's hilarious. And also, yeah, kind of meaningful. Wow. Don't know how many times I'm gonna do that in the middle of this, but whatever. Rage of the gods! I will save my family, even if they aren't real. Ares says he's going to break my spirit, but he doesn't know. He doesn't realize! That's not possible! We've gone through so much! I had to dodge blades for like half an hour. You think having to fight multiple versions of myself will scare me away? Oh god, I'm in a quick time event by myself! Ow! What if my family gets hurt a whole bunch and I can't actually transfer my life force into them? Or rather, what if I get damaged a whole bunch and can't transfer my life force into them? Jesus, come on! I need more power! I need more magic! I need to hug my family once more, but I'm afraid it will happen if I do it at the wrong time. They could get damaged even more than they were before. Stop canceling my attacks! Hug the family! Hug the family! Give life unto you! I may die trying to save my family, but it will have been worth it. Get the fuck off of me, me! Why do I have so much orbs? Oh my gosh. Hey, maybe I could upgrade my Blades of Artemis. Maybe it's about that time. Cause I don't have any magic power right now. But if I could upgrade this a bunch, that'd be good. Oh, just blade power increase. Ooh. If I can max this out at 3, that can make up for so much more. I can pull out the Blade of Artemis, maybe kill the versions of myself way faster. I hope I'm not missing something. Like, oh, you actually have to go off and go kill the guy who's throwing bolts at your family while your family gets hit by like 7 people. Because I'm not risking that at the moment. I just need to damage, get magic, keep on doing damage, and hope for the best. Alright. So that's it, you literally just make the blade stronger. Fine! The Blade of Artemis. No! No!
I couldn't stop them. They were too strong.
No! Oh, I just pulled out the Blade of Artemis, but then they kicked my family's ass a good bit. That's rough. But this time, from the beginning, we'll use the Blade of Artemis maxed out. And maybe that will do a whole bunch of damage. Blade of Artemis is weird. I wish I had an idea of how much damage it actually does. Because it's basically like a side-off weapon that might be really powerful. But I don't know how much damage it does in comparison to maxed out Blades of Chaos. But this time, we're gonna max it out, so that way, when I run out of my magic stuff, when I run out of my army of the dead, or my army of Hades, it won't matter. I'll have alternatives to slice and dice. Boy, oh boy, does holding X for this suck. Okay. Let's try this again. Now they really took it to a maximum when they were like, hey, what if we make it so you have to fight yourself? Damn it, he fucking grabbed me out of my attack! You know, maybe it'd be great if my family could do something more than just stand there. Like, I don't know, put yourself in cover or something! Army of the dead! Kill them all! Get the fuck off of me! I need to go save my family! I'm holding down. Oh, I have to save their life! No! Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I can fall off that edge. And I have to restart the entire thing. I am so fucking annoyed by that. Oh my god. Here, have a jump cut. I don't know how many more versions of myself remain. I just want this to be over. They're not even real, my family. They're dead. We killed them. It's just a trick by Ares to break our spirit. And it slightly worked, mostly because of how fucking annoying it's been. Alright, fuckface, hold on. I gotta kill the guy in the back, too. Otherwise, this never ends. Oh, I'm out of magic. Can't do it anymore. I don't want to go to that plan. I already failed once!
Kratos had done the impossible. He had saved his family.
Kratos, please take us home.
Do you see, God of War? You took them once, but you'll never have them again.
You cannot save them, Kratos. You gave them up in your quest for ultimate power. There is a price to pay for everything you gain.
Not that price. I didn't want them to die.
No price is too high for what I offered, and you rejected me. A god! Now, you will have no power, no magic. All that is left for you is death!
Oh, not again.
You should have joined me, Kratos. You should have been stronger.
By the gods.
The battle was not over. The gods, it seemed, had a final gift for Kratos.
Will this actually be usable as a sword?
I still have allies in Olympus, Ares. Now, you will see how strong I am.
Alright, yeah, sure. I mean, I've lost all my abilities, but fuck it, I guess.
You cannot defeat me, Spartan!
Oh my god, he slammed mountains into me, man. What am I supposed to do about that? Wait, can I grab him? Oh no, I'm just slashing. This is basically just the Blades of Artemis. Oh shit. Didn't expect a quick time event. You know, I'm fine with quick time events as long as they're not quick time events that are like fucking out of nowhere. That wasn't too much out of nowhere, I just wasn't expecting it. Ow. You know, I hate when you go against a god and they're like, oh, I'll show you what real power is. And it's like, okay, cool, so you're gonna use abilities given to you from birth to beat somebody who didn't have those abilities? Not exactly, at least. That's not really winning that much. What are you bragging about? I mean, if you're just trying to go, I'm really strong, sure, alright, I guess. But if you're a villain who just has the power, it doesn't really mean much. Alright, so this is just like, this is one of those health exchange kind of boss fights. Oh shit, he's doing the army shit too, what the fuck? I might lose here. I'm holding block, but I didn't give a shit. Okay, I'm dead. I guess. Alright. We just reset again. This is really fucking awkward. Alright. I was kicking some butt earlier in the fight, but then suddenly I wasn't. Suddenly he just started using abilities and I couldn't really do much about it. Jesus fucking Christ! Could you not chunk half of my health away? At least this is a proper boss fight.
All your strength comes from me.
No, I'm dead, okay. This is our life right now. We run in, we try to slash him, he blocks all of it, and then he fucking chunks half of my health away, and I'm like, no, thanks, thank you for letting me play the video game. How'd I get hit by that when I was outside of it? Fucking Christ. My problem is the blocking isn't as responsive as some other games. I'm like, okay, I'm holding block! I'm holding block! So they're also attack that just go past the block, and I don't fucking know which ones they are. I can block his fucking spider leg things. I did a better job when I was swinging at a random abandon than I was when I was fucking trying to block and trying to play smart. At this point, I'm just focusing down on it because I'm just frustrated. This is it, Ares! This is the final push! You put me in the corner? You think that just because you're a god that it matters to me? Now I'm gonna keep fighting until you're dead! Even if it means I have to die over and over and over again!
Now you will be truly tested. You should have joined me, Kratos.
You should have not killed my wife and kid. I seem to be pretty fucking alright with doing anything else you wanted. It's really your own damn fault that you did this. There! Finally!
Remember, Kratos, it was I who saved you in your time of greatest need.
I haven't forgotten, Ares. I remember how you saved me.
That night, I was trying to make you a great warrior.
You succeeded.
Kratos had done the impossible. A mortal defeating a god. Ares was no more.
Oh, it's like I set off a nuke. Holy shit. I didn't know killing a god would result in an explosion like that. I don't think
the
Athens
city had been
survived
saved and would thrive again.
this. What?
The same could not be said for Kratos, for as he sought to rebuild his soul with the help of the gods, the truth was revealed to him.
Athena, rid me of the memories that haunt me still.
You have done well, Kratos. Though we mourn the death of our brother, the gods are indebted to you. We promised your sins would be forgiven, and so they are. But we never promised to take away your nightmares.
What?
No man, no god could ever forget the terrible deeds you have done.
In the end, knowing the visions of his past would never leave him, Kratos made his way to the bluffs overlooking the Aegean Sea.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Now there is no hope.
And Kratos cast himself from the highest mountain in all of Greece. After 10 years of suffering, 10 years of endless nightmares, it would finally come to an end.
Unless the gods
Death
prevent it.
would be his escape from madness. The fate of Kratos was not as it seemed. The gods had other plans. Borne aloft like a feather, Kratos found himself risen from the sea and placed on solid earth.
You will not die this day, Kratos. The gods cannot allow one who has performed such service to perish by his own hand. Ares' tactics were brutal. His path of destruction had to be stopped. But now there is an empty throne in Olympus, and a new god of war is needed. Take these stairs, Kratos. They lead to your ultimate reward.
Oh shit, you've acquired Athena's blades. Ooh, cool. We're still playing. It's not over yet.
Your battles are at an end, Kratos. Your journey is over. Take these steps to Olympus, and your place among the gods.
Ah, this is a big mistake on your part, lady. You should have just let us die. Mount Olympus. Man, even being allowed into the temples of the gods, huh? And how are they gonna mess this up for themselves? They're gonna be like, oh, Kratos, we're gonna make you a god. And he's gonna go, nah, you guys abandoned me when I need you the most. And therefore, you all die. Hey, this place looks familiar. Huh. Let's save. Zeus is giving me the opportunity to save just in case shit goes wrong. Or this is like a new game thing. I'm not sure. What's going on here? Was he a god over here? You gaze upon the bones of your defeated foe. Okay, and what about Ares? You are finally free of your servitude to this insane war god. Well, I mean, if they'll let me, I'll become a god of war. But I feel like it's not actually gonna happen. This is the throne of the god of war. Take your rightful place upon it. Sure.
And from that point forward, throughout the rest of time, whenever men rode forth to battle for good cause or for evil, they did so under the watchful eye of the man who had defeated a god. They were driven forward by Kratos, The mortal who had become the new God of War.
Wait, really? Congratulations, you've conquered God of War. What? That can't be right. Now attempt God mode. No, I'm good. You've completed God of War. Treasures of Olympus have been unlocked. God mode has been unlocked. Sure, we'll save our progress immediately after having that last save there. That was kind of a weird thing. Okay. I am very lightly confused just because of the fact that two things. The first is obviously there are more God of War games. And in those God of War games, we know that we're going to be fighting against the gods because otherwise there's nothing else to really do in the God of War series and the way that it was set up that we know of. So this ending is confusing because of the fact that you have to be like, wait, how can I still be the God of War by the end of all the things that we know are going to happen in the rest of the series? I guess we're going to find out. I don't know. And the second thing that's confusing is that you see other parts of humanity's future. Modern day warfare happening is an actual flash that shows up at the end of God of War. And Kratos is still a God of War by that time? So, does that mean that we're still gonna be a god by the end of all of this? Maybe, I suppose. I don't know. Maybe there's an after credits. Maybe there's an after credits. Because we know we're gonna go into God of War 2, and things are gonna change dramatically. Oh, all right, okay. Well, I guess that's God of War 1. I am left really confused, but that's fine. We're gonna go into God of War 2, and things are gonna be righted. It's gonna be like, oh, well, technically, all those things are still gonna happen, but there's also a whole different story in between things. Like, Kratos is gonna kill all the gods and everything else that opposes him, and he's gonna be the final being of power, or some crazy thing. I don't know. Or they retcon it and they're like, oh, well, they showed all those things and they decided against it because they wanted to do something else. Well, this was an interesting experience. It had some frustrating bits, some really frustrating bits, especially towards the end. There was just like very, not really a difficulty spike, but just things that were placed rapidly in your path, or just, it was the platforming, the section trying to save the family, and then even the last boss fight was a little, it was annoying by a pretty heavy degree in the way that it got handled. But it wasn't like bad, and it makes sense for something from like 2005. That was like the norm back then. Just shit would sometimes be really annoying in those were those days. So this was fun. This was fun. I'm definitely interested to see how things keep on progressing throughout the rest of the series. Again, I did play God of War 2. That is the only other God of War game that I played, but I played it like way back in 2000, I think 7. I think God of War 2 came out in 2007. So that's pretty much, I don't remember really anything. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna be like, you know, I recognize this a little bit. I'm gonna have flashes of memory, but I'm not gonna know what the hell's going on. And that's pretty much what it's gonna be like for me to go through this series. But this is different. I played God of War 2, and when I played that, I hadn't played God of War 1, but you don't really need to play God of War 2 or God of War 1 to get into God of War 2. They kind of explain things. This is one of those games that I feel like you could jump into the rest of the God of War games and not actually really need to know much more besides Kratos is the God of War. He's really powerful, and Ares made him kill his wife and child, and he's really angry about that, and he's really angry at the gods. That's all you really need to know as like a base plot, and then you can go into the rest of them. So it worked out. It was an interesting journey going through just mostly the Pandora's Temple. That took up a good half of the game right there. Going and trying to get Pandora's box took up a good chunk of time. And I didn't expect that, because I expected more of, I think in God of War 2, you're kind of always progressing to like wholly different areas. But again, not fully sure, but I feel like I have that vague memory of it. And so to take more of like a, hey, we're inside of this Pandora's temple and we're here for like 3 to 4 hours, didn't expect that as much. It felt like that particular thing kind of made the story feel a little bit stunted, but we worked our way up. We got the Pandora's box. We got to be really, really big and kill Ares after a bit of effort. And now we need to see what's going to happen as we progress through the rest of the God of War series. So thank you guys for joining me on this. We're going to be jumping into, I believe, God of War 2. I believe God of War 2 is the next game that came out. And that's when things started getting kind of finicky with the PSP games. So yeah, but we're going to play them in release order. So I will see you guys in the next Let's Play. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. This was a fun little experience. And in terms of rating, honestly, this is pretty solid. I think I bounced between a 7 or a. A lot of people are like, oh, this is the most perfect game ever. But I think in the old days, yeah, this is a really solid game for something that came out way back in 2005. But nowadays, I feel the age, the difference of our era in gaming. Just a little bit too much, but not too frustratingly so. I made it through there. So we're gonna go into God of War 2, and I will see you guys later.